Hi, I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Richard.
Welcome to Poor Man's DIY channel.
This week we introduce our video from the Pali Lookout.
This week's video, we're going to show you how we make coaster sets for gifts.
Yes, this is the first time in over a year that we missed a deadline and actually did not even post a video last week because of this project. It should have been a really easy project, but we just kept running into one issue after another. We went and used our favorite epoxy, and for some reason the epoxy bubbled over and ruined it, so we had to sand everything down and start all over. We did it again, and the next time I had bugs that landed all over and they got encased into it, and it was just one thing after another. But again, this is something that can be done relatively easy, just not in our case. So we did finally get it done though.
So let's go ahead and take a look.
And with that, cue music.
Mr. Poorman started the project by contemplating on which kind of wood he would use. This is a test run to see where the random pieces would go.
Now it's time to glue everything together. We're starting off the base with a very long board, and we'll explain why we're doing that much later in the video. I realize everything won't be a perfect fit, but we plan on filling everything with epoxy anyways. As you can see, some of the pieces weren't glued together. That's okay, we plan on cutting that off because it's just excess anyways. After the wood dried, we squared the block up using a table saw, and I forgot to record it.
Using a stop block, we cut slices from the block.
I've seen some end-cut coasters made on YouTube, but the people make them with a single block, and they're only able to cut so much of it off because towards the end of the block there's nothing safe to grip on when cutting. This is why we installed it on a long board in the beginning, so we can cut the entire block with little waste.
Mr. Poorman was sanding late at night by hand because Mrs. Poorman was sleeping.
I wrapped the sides and bottom of each coaster with packaging tape and then filled it with epoxy. then sanded it smooth for the final coat of epoxy.
I then proceeded to put the flood coat on. And Mr. Poorman removed the bubbles with the heat gun.
I then cut some cork pieces that had self-adhesives on the back and applied it to the bottom of the coasters.
And now we're going to build the coaster holder. And now a flood coat for the holders.
And for the final step, Mrs. Poorman added the cork to the bottom of the holders as well.
And there you have it, another outstanding project done. So next week's video, we're going to surprise you because we have no idea what we're going to make yet.
So until then, bye-bye.